So Dorian's a men's physique guy.
Okay.
Obviously. I mean, he's pretty ripped.
Yeah, he got good shape there, and his arms are kind of small, as round as he is in the shoulders.
Yeah, what do you think?
And, maybe second tier.
Movement.
Good morning, fam. Welcome to another video. As you can see, my hair is wet, so I literally just got out of the shower, finished my morning check-ins. Actually, it's still last client, is still on the screen. Coffee, almost done. Now it's done. Today's actually a Saturday, guys, and today we are exactly 8 weeks out, baby. 8 weeks out. From this point, things are starting to be really, really serious. It's still the same week as a previous week where I showed you my high carb day. If you didn't watch, go watch it somewhere. It's gonna be up there. But we have a low days and high days, right? Being 8 weeks out right now. And this week I didn't show you low carb day as I promised. I need to show you the full day of eating. So that's what we're gonna do today, together with good news that I didn't even tell you guys. I'm starting to coach, believe it or not, a Lil Jon. The Lil Jon. Yeah. Usher. You know, all that kind of cool stuff. So today we have a posing session with him as well. I'm gonna teach him how to pose a little bit. He never posed before, so it's only first one out of million that we're gonna do, right? Not coaching him for his first show. That's a secret that he's gonna do a first show, but I'm gonna coach him for a real show after he's done with the first show and after I'm done with the prep. So that's a cool journey. So full day of eating, a little bit of posing with Lil Jon, and what else is gonna be in the video, I have no idea yet, because it's weekend, it's Saturday, so we'll see about that. But right now I'm preparing to go make my breakfast, so that's what I'm gonna show you, and let's get this day rolling. Full day of eating, low carb day. I'm gonna try to keep this one a little bit shorter, because previous two videos are like pretty long, I think. First meal it's already saw it probably on the screen, but I just assembled it. Difference in the previous video that I showed you, we had 2 slices of a sourdough bread, now we have a 1, and everything else stays the same. 200 grams of red potato, which it's gonna be on the screen right now because they're in the air fryer, so I don't have to come back and show you that. We have 220 grams of egg whites, 1 whole egg, and 50 grams of spinach, mustard, and Melinda's that hot truffle sauce. That's pretty much it. So that is gonna be on the screen. I already started responding really efficient and fast, to be honest, because yesterday was my high day, and today I woke up lighter. So when that starts happening, that's, you know that your body is depleted, and if you wake up after a high day and a lower weight, that just means that your metabolism is working properly, right? You're burning through fat and everything. So that's where we at right now. I'm dropping weight pretty fast, which is never a goal. So we'll see. 2 days from now we have a new check-in, so we're gonna see from that point. But from this point, things started definitely getting really serious, because 8 weeks out, that's only 2 months left, right? Training, fatigue, food, right? So it's gonna be but that's gonna be the first meal. I'm really hungry because it's already 10 a.m. So I'm gonna dive into this one and I'll show you meal number 2. Alright guys, quick update. Since I ate that breakfast, I'm so tired today for some reason, even though my Whoop recovery says I'm 97%, but I'm so fatigued for some reason. But since I finished the breakfast, this is my Saturday started to be routine, especially when I'm on the prep, watching all the pro shows where I potentially one day gonna be competing, since my pro debut is this year. So seeing who I'm gonna get against, etc. Not just men's physique, but overall everything. Well, of course, drinking some Dialed Moods. By the way, I think I showed you that. I can't promote on Instagram, but I am with the Dialed Moods. Just try it out. I'm not gonna talk about a lot about this. Dialed Moods, code Dorian gives you a discount. Try it out and thank me later. So I'm gonna be sitting here for like hour more to finish this, and then I'm gonna have either pre-workout meal, either second meal of the day, depending when I'm gonna train. Still watching the show, waiting for the finals of men's physique, but in the meantime, meal number 2. Again, difference is none when it comes to the food items, right? But when it comes to the portions, that's the only difference when it comes to the... Hey! We have 170 grams of MegaFit, as you saw, of course, 93.7 beef. Shout out MegaFit as always. Code Dorian gives you a discount. We have 150 grams of cooked jasmine rice, which is all that is gonna be on the screen because I don't want to sit as always every video and show you separately rice. I eat separately rice and protein and veggies, right? It is what it is. And 80 grams of asparagus on this meal. So that is gonna be it for the whole meal. I don't know the calories and macros, guys. The only time I put a calories and macros is just when I film for you. Otherwise, I don't track it. I just follow what Alex says already said. Typically, the most used condiments on the prep are any kind of hot sauce, or this Taco Bell mild sauce goes really good with any meal. I love it, especially with the beef and a normal mustard. And guys, they are both 0 calories, right? Sometimes I use a honey mustard, which is 5 calories, but that's pretty rarely. So that's gonna be a full meal, guys. Gonna keep it on the food, as I said. We'll see if I put anything in between, because I do have some things running around and stuff like that. All right, now I'm gonna talk about the first part of the meal so long. I'm gonna eat 170 grams of a chicken breast, 80 grams of asparagus, topped it up with Melinda hot truffle and mustard. And then I'm gonna have a second part of the meal, and then I'm gonna show you the full meal and calories and macros. So first gonna dive into the first part, protein, and then the best part, carbs and fats. All right, guys, second part of the meal. The finals are about to start, so perfect, because I'm gonna need to digest this full meal and then go to the gym right after. So 150, I think we have a 3 times 150. On our high days, we have 3 times 250. So the full meal calories and macro breakdown gonna be on the screen. After this, going to hit my workout, and also gonna put that posing session with Lil Jon, as I already said. And then just show you the rest of the meal. So pretty chill. I'm not gonna lie, today I'm not moving a lot. I'm really tired for some reason. So it's literally just the food today and relaxing. For anyone that didn't try it yet, just try it out. Put some salt and a garlic powder on top of that, and a peanut butter. Oh man.
We rolling?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know how to do anything? Any poses, front, back?
I know how to go.
You know how to do a double biceps, which is not men's physique. Okay, well, this muscle beach, okay, you can probably do whatever you want. You can probably mess around, but there's gonna be people that are probably gonna take this seriously.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even if it's here. So once, I don't know which side are you coming from. You're probably coming, it doesn't matter, wherever you are, left, right, wherever you come out, raise your hand just so they know you're there. And then whatever is your box, you're gonna see your box, right? When you come to the box, you position now, all depends which side you pose. There is different, I pose from this side, but there is both sides, right? There is this side, and there is this side. I like to pose, so you're gonna choose one that feels more naturally for you, where you feel more comfortable. I will say, right, yeah, foot placement is everything. Foot placement, you're gonna be in a square, right? So foot placement is everything. This one doesn't go fully 90 degrees, but like kind of slightly. I don't know how many degrees is that. Yeah. Then this one doesn't go. Mostly people do back. That makes your waist look way bigger. It goes a little bit front, so you're stepping almost. Yeah. That's a good step. So now, when you're like this, my body is normal, right? Look at this. You want to do this. Twist, but keep the shoulders and chest at the same spot, kind of. So now I'm normal, right? Look at my way. You see, like my upper part is not moving, just my waist a little bit.
So the chest is going to be straight, but the hips.
You're trying to kind of like it can move a little bit, but like you're trying to keep your chest still to like kind of look to the judges, but you're trying to hide your waist. You're trying to like kind of twist your waist, right? Okay. And then when you adjust,
like,
yeah.
Shoulders, because you want to see that chest, and the judges want to see the chest.
Yeah. So then when you adjust, right, then you put. Now there is a multiple, whatever you feel comfortable. Both hands, one hand. There is one hand, or both hands off. right? Wherever you feel the most comfortable. Now, when it comes to men's physique posing, only thing that you are flexing actually is your lats. You don't flex any or core. Sorry, core is the most important, and your lats. Nothing else is flexed. When you do this, everything is, as you look at my shoulders are now, but as you flare your lats out, you put your hands on your lats, and then your shoulder kind of pops more out because you're leaning towards them, and that's the only thing. So now you're keeping your waist, your core, you're trying to keep it tight, and the legs. That's all. You don't have to flex your legs. You don't flex your arms. You don't do this. Your arms are relaxed. They're just falling on your lats. Only thing you gotta learn is how to flare your lats. That's the only pretty much thing you wanna.
So tell them what's something that's.
What the fuck is a lat?
Lats are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm new.
All good, bro. We'll get you there.
How is a good thing? How is a good technique for him to be able to? Because when he flexes, you can see he puts his shoulders down. We want the shoulders up.
He needs to connect with the muscle pretty much. I don't know how to explain to the people how to flare your lats, right? That's a little bit more difficult. Let me see when you do the double biceps, for example. Double bicep, do this. Open, you'll try to open it a little bit. And now push back, keep the lats like that, just push. Okay, here is something, right? Now, slowly just relax and put your arms down and keep this open. See, now this is a lat, right? Try to, can you?
And just keep it open like that, right?
That's a little bit better. Now twist your hips and keep the hips there. Now push this a little bit forward.
It's hard. Yes.
Bro,
I see why you gotta start working weeks.
men's physique posing looks really simple, but it's not at all. Because you gotta angle, you gotta position yourself, you gotta kind of think at the same time a lot of things. But as I said, you only flex lats and your core. There is nothing else to flex pretty much. Just to show you activation, I don't look that good right now, but I'll show you without the shirt so you can see. Like when I stand like this, there is nothing. Right. Look at this now. You see, that's called V-taper. Look, this is you see, that's the lat, right? So they want to see, it's a called V-taper, right? They want to see. So now look.
Yeah.
So only thing that you flex is abs and your lats. When you do a single arm pull down, right? When you guys do that, focus just to think about that muscle. Once you start thinking when you work out, you're gonna start feeling that. Because the only thing to engage that, you gotta know where it's a mind muscle connection. So when you guys do the single arm pull up, focus, just don't talk or anything, just focus of thinking of this muscle, right? And then once you start feeling that even during the workout, you're gonna eventually feel how it's like to flex it. Because it's really actually easy over time. It's just obvious at the beginning, no one knows how to do it. It's not that easy. It's easy for the people that do that, but you don't have to complicate. Now it's closed, now it's open.
Yeah,
right?
just did like that.
Yeah.
Like wings.
Right. That's what they are. They're your wings.
See, now it's not flexed because now it was flexed. Now it was flexed.
I can feel it.
Yes.
See the difference, John.
Yeah, I see it.
Now with that foot.
And then this arm is not nothing is flexed. This whole part is not supposed to be flexed. So this is just relaxed. That's why when you see men's physique doing this, it's because they're relaxing the arm. So arm is naturally falling down. It's not bad at all for the beginning.
It's my first day.
Yeah, because when you push your shoulders front, then you're closing your chest. Your chest looks smaller instead of all.
I can do like this too, right?
When you're on the show, that's when you're depleted, right? I mean, not depleted anymore because you're carving up and stuff like that, but that's when you're tired. So the best possible way to do the posing is after fasted cardio in the morning or after workout when you're tired. Because you want to be tired when you pose, because you're going to be tired on the stage, right? You just want to open your lats, right? And then sit. Our arms are not doing anything. You're just opening and then sit on your lats. And this is where you're not too high, you're not too low, you're somewhere in between. Keep the back as it is, but push your arm just a little bit back. What you want, bro, is push your chest to the ceiling. So you don't wanna do this with your head, but imagine you're pushing your chest over the ceiling. like almost, and like you gotta lean back a little bit because judges are down. Judges are looking you from the down placement. Like, bro, if you get diced, you'll look good because he has a good chest, he has a solid back. You just need to get dry, right? Because it's mind-muscle connection. You don't because you never, of course, it's like me just trying to sing, bro. I never sing before. You know what I mean? I mean, I do sing, but like I'm not good, so I will need a lot of practice. Of course, it's not like not simple as that. So it wasn't even a bad first for a first time. I see people waivers, but if you,
Wow. Why?
you see how I open my back?
He's opening up his rib cage.
And now what I was telling you, look how my chest is up. You were like this, right? And like, look how I look right now.
Right.
You want to look at my chest? You want to do this?
He's pushing his.
I'm pushing my chest up like towards the ceiling because judges are down. Judges are not straight, right? Judges are down, so you gotta lean a little bit back. Not too crazy, but you gotta, and like you can also see yourself and adjust. Like if
He's arching his lumbar.
cover the hole in between the lat and arm. So if I'm here, look at the gap in between the lat. Yeah. You want those arms to sit on the lat. Look at now. You see now there is no gap in between the lat and the arm. And look at my real delts, everything, right? Everything is connected. And that's when you look, yeah. It's a practice, bro. It's not that easy as it looks. I'm just trying to kind of like, when people see something in person, it's more easy to understand.
I never even knew any of that. I didn't even know like that muscle right there was that important. I never even knew that. But this, like, it just makes your body wider.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then you got the waist comes in. Yeah. Like, I'm freaking mind blown.
That's what Vince shows, bro. Who has that V taper? It's called V taper, right? When you like stand like that, that's what Vince shows, bro. It's not bad, bro. It's not bad for you. You just need to practice. I'll be here, so even after, I got you, bro. Even after, when I'm here or something, I'll come check it out. Practice firstly engaging with that's the most important for you. Engage with the lats, right? Once you figure it out, it's gonna be a little bit easier because like you have 9 more weeks because he's right before me and I'm 9.5 weeks out. So you're 9 weeks. You have 9 weeks. You have 9 weeks. So 9 weeks is more than enough. Oh yeah, you will. But 9 weeks is more than enough to get that down for sure.
You're posing.
You're posing. You're posing.
No, I'm just thinking also like I'm gonna be so like what you were talking about. The more the weight comes off, the more you can see what the best attributes and what to showcase. So I'm gonna be down at least 6 pounds in 9 weeks. I'm doing a pound a week.
I'm with MegaFit, for example, there, beef, chicken, everything, bro.
From where?
MegaFit Meals. It's like a bodybuilding meal prep company.
I need that because my wife probably, because she had trouble eating.
Oh, bro, that's such a clutch, bro. It's my favorite sponsor because I don't cook ever, bro. I just order my food, right? But I want to tell you because when you're on a structured meal plan, bro, it's so much more easy because when you have your macros, right, you gotta constantly think what you're gonna eat that day because you never eat the same shit, right? When you're on a structured meal plan, you wake up, you know exactly that day what you're gonna eat. Right. That week, that whole week. You prepare shit in a bulk, your whole next day is already prepared. I don't put the macros for my clients typically because I don't want them to obsess with it. I write them a structure meal plan and then go from that's a base and then from there we pull back or add or whatever that is, right?
3, 2. Hey, your phone?
see me because this is Kelsey's camera and I don't have mic on it, and it's a wide, not close-up lens, but 7:40. We are still at the gym, guys. This has been way longer than expected, and the gym is empty, as you can see, because we have our keys. Now I need to close the gym and all that cool stuff. But film, you know, did that posing session that you watched, and I probably put for you guys that video, right? I wasn't filming for YouTube. Typically on weekends, what I like to do is come after hours so I can film my workout for you guys on Instagram account, right? Seems to be that you really like my back workout, so that's actually only time of the week when I come in the gym and film my workout. It's on Saturday or Sunday. I come after hours when no one's around and just film a workout, back workout for you guys. So that's what I posted as a YouTube video as well, because I really can't do simultaneously with the camera reel and then YouTube video because I get exhausted. They even put a turf outside. Now we even have a turf so we can work out. But anyways, yeah, running late. Now I have 2 more meals to go and it's already almost 8 p.m. Typically I will already start eating 8:30, my last meal. So gotta go home and just gonna show you the rest of 2 meals, and that's gonna be it for today. Oh man, now I'm feeling it after it's 8 p.m. guys. You know the drill. After we come home, especially after a heavy workout, just to 1-2 puffs, you know, to relax. And that's it. Recommendation for everyone. If you smoke weed, there is some true in that if you smoke weed you get unproductive. That is true. However, if you're smart, you're not gonna smoke around the time that you need to work. Simple as that. So if I wake up in the morning and I have a lot of work to do, my clients check-ins, manifest, whatever that is, right? I have something new that I'm gonna be working on. I'm gonna announce that in the next video. But if I smoke there, I'm probably gonna be unproductive because weed makes me just my brain empty. Guys, I have ADHD, right? Not diagnosed with that, but I'm 100% sure I do. So my brain is constantly spinning, working around, right? I cannot stop thinking about things. I cannot stop planning things and stuff like that. Sometimes even irrelevant things. So when I smoke, actually my brain just shuts down and I relax, and I can finally just relax actually, which I typically can. I have a problem of relaxing. That's not in my dictionary, I guess. So when I smoke, I just relax. So yeah, if I work, I'm probably not gonna be able to execute, right? That's why now it's 8 p.m. I'm done with the whole day. I worked out, I did my cardio, I ate all my meals, or 2 more meals to go, right? Now I can go and smoke some weed and actually use it as a positive thing, as almost a medicine, right? To relax my muscles after a heavy workout, right? To start recovery. Now you can see how much I smoke. There is 2 puffs. And as you can see, I'm talking normal, right? That's all I take. Maybe one more time, 2 puffs before the bed, just to fall asleep. And I never have a problem with sleeping, because it is true, if you go to sleep high, right, you're probably not gonna enter the REM stage of a sleep, right? But my recovery, I can show you every day, I'm gonna pop maybe even on the screen right now, is always in the 90%. So that means like I just smoke to relax me so I can fall asleep, because when I fall asleep, that weed is already weared off and I can normally sleep. So I don't get high ever. I just use it for relaxation. Just one tip only. But anyways, after the post-workout meal, we just still need to heat it up. I want to show you fast because I'm really tired. 170 grams, guys, of a Mega Fit beef. On top of this goes the condiments, right? And 50 grams of a lettuce that I still need to put on. And I literally have been left 150 grams in a rice cooker already waited, literally, like maybe 151 to a dot. And that's gonna be the full post-workout meal in this case. Nothing crazy low, especially considering that we are dropping so fast with the high days. But I believe if we continue like this, especially now, like getting into 8 weeks out, I'm gonna start eating probably even more. One more meal that I actually look forward from this point all the time, because I change a little bit my last meal. It's still the same ingredients and everything, but I did change in some sort of way, so I'm gonna show you that part as well. So I'm already starting to shut down, guys. I'm so tired. Last meal, whining. The chair is cold, and I have shorts and a pink shirt and a pink ice cream as well. Hold on, more like a purple ice cream. But anyways, last meal, this is what I was telling you that I'm started to change kind of. I don't know if you ever watch my oatmeal recipe. I'm gonna try to find it and pop it somewhere here. That's what people ask me the most often. Do I still eat that? Not really, because I'm still not that hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I am hungry, but not that crazy. Plus, this ice cream is actually really big in volume, so almost gives me the same kind of value in the volume, right? But I do have two different things that I both really enjoy to eat. So for now, I'm still doing the ice cream. When I get bored, I might do my gelatin bowl of oatmeal. For now, this is it. So this is gonna be the last meal. As you saw the B-roll, first part of the meal, this is the whole meal. I have on my low days, and listen, this is a low carb day, but look how much food is this, right? This is big bowl of oatmeal, and this is big tub of ice cream, pint. But the last meal, I have 60 grams of oatmeal only on the low carb day. That's pretty low for me. 60 grams of oatmeal and then 24 grams of peanut butter. Top it with a little bit of salt. So that's all. Okay, stevia and cinnamon as well in oatmeal. So it's sweet cinnamony with the peanut butter. It's perfect. I don't need the protein inside. And then on this one, guys, give me a second. This ice cream, I don't know if I showed you that on a high carb day. Did I? I don't think I ate on a high carb day ice cream, but we have this is actually on my menu. Like this is literally the protein since I started. I've been with this, like I've been on this protein, right? It's on my meal plan. So I always use huge isolate, and isolate is the purest form of a protein in the powder, right? This one is unbelievable taste. This can never, I was with Ghost, for example, and Ghost has such a variety of the flavors, like from all the collabs that they did. What is that peanut butter one? There's fire. Go. Nutter butter, Oreo collabs and stuff like that. And they're all amazing. I love all of them. However, like I get bored really fast of a flavor, and then I change from one to another, whatever, all the time. This one, I don't get bored at all for some reason. And okay, I do love chocolate, but it's really tasty. It's like constantly drinking cold chocolate milk, literally. It's a really, really unique chocolate flavor. I never tasted better chocolate, and I'm not trying to be biased, but also Huge has these ones that I showed you. I think these ones I showed you on a high carb day, but last week I was actually still drinking my protein powder, and then from this last couple of days I started to be more hungry, so I started doing my ice cream. I try with both. I just want to say that yesterday I actually tried, not with this one, but with the white chocolate raspberry that I showed you in the previous video. Also I still didn't try with this one. Tomorrow I'm gonna need to try it with this one. But I wanted to say it's a big, big difference when you make this ice cream, for example, with the whey or with the isolate. Now, in this ice cream I have 100 grams of frozen blueberries, and then a scoop of a protein with the water and a stevia, again a little bit of stevia, a little bit of salt mixed in a shaker, and then just put it over the blueberries. And this ice cream comes out perfect. Consistency from only that, guys, like 2 ingredients pretty much, right? Huge and protein powder and frozen blueberries. I don't count stevia or salt, right? It comes out as a really good ice cream. Even Kelsey liked it actually, and shitty people doesn't like my thing. So it's really good. Also, why I wanted to say it's way better to make with the isolate, because isolate firstly gives you way more for some reason. I guess it just mixes way better. So this thing is full from just a little bit of water used, while this one, whey, I would say not half of it, but like 60% of what isolate gives you. And on top of that, isolate is, with the isolate, when you make ice cream, is even thicker than with this one. So it's literally, with the isolate tastes like ice cream. With this still tastes like ice cream, but it's just like not the same consistency. So I will highly recommend to try this once and tag me later. Choco Madness Isolate Huge is the best, obviously isolate. It's 30 grams of protein per scoop. These ones are amazing as well if you want to change the flavors and stuff like that, but I will always have this in my pantry. I just wanted to leave it there. So altogether, 60 grams of oats, 24 grams of peanut butter, 100 grams of blueberries, 1 scoop of Cube supplements. Calories and macros on the screen, and that's gonna wrap up the dinner. That's why I'm looking forward to this. I enjoy. I watch some TV while I'm eating this. It takes me quite a long time to eat because it's a lot of volume. My belly is full, even though in calories it's not, but in terms of volume, it gets full so I can fall asleep way easier, and my sleep has still been amazing. So that's read around this time. Around this time my sleep already starts going pretty bad down, but I'm still sleeping amazing. So with that said, calories and macros for the whole day. So you can see that as well. If you wonder, that's on a low day. That is a little bit lower, but we are less than 8 weeks out. So this show is gonna come really fast. Pro debut is gonna come really, really fast. 8 weeks is nothing, especially when you're on a prep and try to make yourself busy. I'm already 8 weeks actually on the prep, and to be honest, I just started feeling prep like recently, right? So that passed by extremely fast if I think about that. So more than a halfway through. So let's see what's gonna happen. So far so good. Love you, appreciate you. Like, share, subscribe, all of those cool things, and see you very soon as always on the next one.